I kind of like Monkey King, but some of the things that BSJ is saying some of the things he's saying are definitely true. Like
I remember you saying out the back before, like if the best
game over, man.
Hey, if that happened, why would my MMR be as low as it is?
That's not how Dota works. Your team needs to be with you. But I think one of the things BSJ is talking about with Monkey King, which is definitely a good point, is that this hero falls off a lot harder than many other heroes do. You can be doing really well in the start, you can get kills, you can get farm, but when it comes to team fights later on, 1 or 2 bad moves where you die, the drop-off of this hero seems a lot more severe than others. 6. So this sentry is really good value, actually. Not getting that camp is big. Yang's dead. Oh, maybe not. Sick Fissure.
He's out. So Ghost Shroud and Death Pulse available. G8's Spike Carapace is weared off, and through the trees and down, another Fissure available in a couple of seconds. DDC uses the Decrepify and Blast. Fade, he can go for the Totem Stump, but now with the Earth Spike, G8, he'll lock him in, but Freeze, he arrives in the fight. Miracle thought he could get a lot out of this, but now he just gives a buffed up Monkey King, looking to pound in towards Kuro, who will find that revenge on the DDC, but no, he actually has Stick Charges available. More life comes back, and Team Liquid going all out in this bottom lane fight. Fade, he'll use the Mango to allow Freeze to capitalize.
Really nice rotation there from Freeze, and he doesn't even lose much damage on his mid tower. Matu is spending... they're letting Freeze deal a lot of damage here in mid. He's gonna have to back off now that GH shows. Actually, he's... I don't know about this one, man. Okay, he's reached for a bit.
He's a little down. Miracle? Okay, they waited long enough. Now they can actually put down the smoke screen. Monkey King not escaping, not with the double damage rune out. The TP, whoops, can't come in fast enough from Fade.
I'm surprised he didn't see this one coming, to be honest. I mean, it's obvious for us, right, when we're watching this.
Well,
but the bottom lane's empty.
Decrepify Blast, Mind Control, very quickly TPs away to safety, all the way home as well. Wasn't enough of a follow-up. They were rotating in towards mid lane too after the kill up on top. Trying to combo with the Monkey King. Miracle's looking at it, but he's doesn't have enough power against Freeze just yet, and with Fade hovering behind, a Fissure will always be there to save.
GH is coming though, the Invis bros already.
Yeah,
need +1.
Mind Control's killing off Yang on the bottom lane. In the meantime, DDC going to get the Decrepify, actually buffing up the damage. They have to drop this side. There was no other solution, but Mind Control will still survive through it with the attack from the tower and bottle charges. Cannot repair the damage.
Meanwhile, Liquid to try the kill onto Monkey King in the mid, but Freeze stays alive.
Comes in close, bounce forward. Miracle reveals himself, start with a stun, into the spin, follow-up Fissure control, but Trick to the Trade still comes out, and they have to wait. Miracle bounces the other side of the Fissure. Freeze, he needs a slap down, doesn't have it just yet. Miracle, bounce up, down you go, and the dust will reveal. Miracle will get away, and while that happened, Pugna died on the bottom lane.
Oh, he's gonna live, man. That hurts. That's a 3-man gank onto a Riki that failed, and they had a dust.
And now they get to go on towards the mid. Perfect stuns. They do so much damage. Normal.
Gonna kill anyway, but the mental damage is there. Missing that stun that sucks.
Sylar. Oh, Miracle. He got the Trick to the Trade off. They're starting to spin. They put a second sentry ward down. Miracle bounces down to the creep wave, and then Fissure from Fade. Slam him into the next life.
Not gonna Houdini yourself out of this one. That's
his creep skipping out the bottom. Doesn't have his Firefly, however.
But what's MC building? So he got the hood. Is he gonna finish pipe straight up, or is he gonna go for a dagger? I'm pretty curious to see. So this is a trend we've seen in the last year, that bad riders don't really rush dagger very often anymore, and it's the heroes. And they just take advantage of it very well.
Well, they're looking for a hunt in mid lane, which is where Sylar's hanging out. Is that the rest of the battle fury? It is. So Sylar finally has some fast farming clearance, but at the same time he picks that up. Let's celebrate with blood of Juggernaut. One charges and spin. He'll actually get out this one. The Fissure, Scythe is coming down. Miracle barely survives the Reaper's Scythe. Does still go down to DDC. And blood was actually the celebration. Sylar gets to live through it all.
Yeah.
Look at him move. Mind Control. All he has to do is just Rod of Atos the Pugna, pull him back in again, and DDC. He was looking to go for his own Decrepifying himself.
On Bad Rider. Like, the stats are great. Obviously, you get a lot of int and strength. That's what you want on this hero. And... gonna force a spin here.
Yep.
I guess that's something you can do. It's not that bad. Oh, top lane Fade. Miracle hits really hard, actually. With that Yasha and extra Blade of Alacrity.
Doesn't even have the Diffusal up and running. Fissure actually takes out a lot of Matumberman, and they're going to go in for the Omnislash. Tam, that bug, he stays alive for this. As you said, you need that Blink Dagger ready to roll, but also the position and the vision directly after it. And they go for Yang. He's rooted up. Problematic. There's nowhere to really escape. Nether ward is down. And actually, there's a lot of stuff coming back thanks to that fissure. But no way to survive. Team Liquid just ball through it.
That was a very clear, let's get the hell out of here call. Fade had no Echo Slam. So he's like, I'm going to fissure and then you're on your own.
The smoke screen's up. Freeze just can't get out of it. This is where the Monkey King's power just fades away.
And he's so close to the BKB, but Miracle catches him just before that. Just 100 to go, and that swings that power.
Control's going to see him with a Firefly. They'll just root him up and then burn him down. Fissure returns the damage thanks to Spike Carapace, and Miracle gets to be dominating 6-3-3 for Miracle.
He is really, really farmed now. Almost got the Manta style. Great deal.
It's going to be mind control. This man was building in towards the Octarine. The Fissure controls him as Kuro swaps up. They just instantly into the Omni Slash. Miracle came into it too. And then the stun. GH, how's he always in the best position? Matumba joins the fight through Freeze, able to get the lockdown as he fights inside of his Wukong's command. Very rare you actually have a Monkey King just be able to stand his ground. But then the Tumbleman, he finally will be brought down. They burn through the Aegis, but all 5 heroes ready to fight once more. Perfect stun timing from Fade. Matumba will try and walk it off, but that does not happen. Liquid, it's the worst fight of the game for them.
Is Shadowblade worth it, Toby?
It's, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's also worth it when you have mind control. Just
that would happen. That was pretty genius. He was waiting for the Nether swap, and then he Omni'd. Because else he could have started on
they dusted. Oh. Miracle! They got him too!
He did.
He picked up the bounty room, which revealed he was there. Fade bouncing over the tree line. Yang, okay, Freeze actually bounced down. Yang triggers off the dust. Oh, sorry, is dusted up, so Glimmer Cape doesn't protect him. A nice quick jump from Freeze, and Yang's TP away will not be successful.
If they communicated that a little bit better, he instant TPs, he might actually have lived. He also had 18 stick charges.
You're dead. What is it?
Oh, you're dead. Ah, Riki. That's really what that hero must feel like in pubs. I don't really... Riki doesn't get picked much right now, but...
Sylar
just annoying.
Wants to battle underneath that Sentry ward. Omni Slash is available as a level 3 to up their own Observer when they realize that Bakuro is in kind of no man's land. Sylar still holding the Omni Slash, but with a double stun. GH, he can't stop that level of damage, and that's just nice and easy. I think he even get the Fissure. There's another Sentry ward, so they see Riki, so they burn off the dust, but Miracle, that's why he has the Manta style.
It's another added benefit of it. Pretty queued up.
Wait, what? What? Hi, what? What for?
Are they struggling with wave clear this game? They have bad
Rider. Really, but then you can just get a Maelstrom. Fade. Okay, well they got him. Perfect chain stun.
In these situations, Riki deals so much damage in skirmishes where you're like 2-on-1 or 3-on-2, where you outnumber and you get the jump. This hero is really good to maintain this kind of control, but Liquid just has such a strong advantage.
Mind Control's got the blink up, dragging in Freeze. DDC wants to try and help him out. Can he give him any life? No. Rod of Atos. They switch their targets, going after DDC, but with a 4-staff away, DDC, well, okay, no, they are both going to die. He can't drain out life that quickly. Needs more juice in the suck as Miracle. He's diving in deep after Silent underneath the tier 4 towers, and there is nobody else inside that trick to the trade with a double damage rune. Sylar had no chance and no buyback either. He's dead for a full minute. Liquid, they found their opening.
Yeah. There was an awkward position for VGJ. Obviously, Broodmother being able to cross over the webs in the tree line, and then they actually saved Freeze with the puck down, but he didn't want to BKB off.
Go slam. Kuro swaps him out, able to get the stun into GH in the back lines. Kuro will die pretty quickly, but Tuberman just turns on the BKB. He's still holding the nullifier, waiting for the right time. Scythe the fight, comes down on top of Matumberman. Sorry, Reaper's Scythe, other side.
Yeah, they were trying to hold him in the ring long enough to get that kill. He knew that it wasn't going to deal damage with the Scythe, but if he doesn't try that, there's absolutely no way to get the kill. So that was an admirable attempt, but yeah. Just not good enough. Now, the problem before...
It's unbound my key.
Oh man, this guy's dominating!
Alright, we're back. Sorry.
GH.
Yang dies in the meantime.
Yeah, he does not have Spike Carapace. He should be dying here.
And he's got it off cooldown in 1 second time. The stun chain is going to be there. So they'll find that one. Sylar, hold GJ, so they see everything. Mind Control jumps in. And there's your Echo Slam from Fate. They need to keep their control up, and they've got it with the side. Bad Rider is to lead, but Miracle in the back lines. It turns on tricks of the trade. Already find himself a double kill, cleans up the Netherwarts. They can find once again with a little bit more freedom. And Freeze, he's ready to fight, but he doesn't have his BKB. He doesn't have the Wukong command, and they need to deal with Matumberman, who's killing off DDC. Inside the trees, G8 Bull. He's got 80 HP. He's waiting away from Silas Spin, in range of the ES, but really, it's just his end up. He was dying anyway. 3 for 3. Freeze and Sylar gonna survive next to their own tier 2 tower.
Given how good a jump that was for VGJ.Thunder, that fight didn't even go that well. They Necrophos, they can deal with the Nyx, deal with the Bat Rider, deal with all these pesky stuns and the Nullifier of the Broodmother.
They got so much information. The Observer and Sentry is on the hill back where they fought last time. So it's just a jump in, kill off the Juggernaut. Does he buy back into this fight? Fate could not push himself far enough up the hill, and they're taken on board. It is Matumba, actually it's Mind Control, it's Kuro. Everyone's there. Triple kill for Miracle. He doesn't even have to walk anymore. He just rides on the back and throws daggers at people. An ultra kill for Miracle. And that is most definitely the game. Team Liquid, they take it. 2-0, and that gives them